Vince LaRosa here with LAFC head coach Steve Cherundolo. Steve, we are right around the corner from your very first match. Where are you at emotionally? Where's the mentality at? I mean, the preseason felt short, but I'm sure it's been long. Where are you at?
I have a checklist on my whiteboard in my office, and for the most part, all the boxes have checks in them. So we feel good at where we are right now, but fully knowing this is just one game.
When you got named a head coach, there was a moment that you really anticipated. It was like, I can't wait to do this for the first time. What was it? Did it live up to the hype?
Absolutely. It was the first game at the bank. I had been there before and watched games, obviously, but standing on the sideline in the pressure cooker, so to speak, it was fantastic. And then scoring the first couple goals, keeping a clean sheet, seeing our fans celebrate, yeah, that exceeded my expectations for sure.
Okay. So you had the pleasure of letting 3 players know that they've been voted in as All-Stars: Elias Sanchez, Chiqui Palacios, and of course Carlos Vela. What was that moment like for you to let those guys know before training?
Yeah, it's a wonderful privilege to let those guys know, and they were happy and surprised. But it's also important for me as a coach to let those guys know in front of the team, because without the team they wouldn't be where they are. And it's an accomplishment for everybody. Not just the individuals, and that's something to celebrate as a group, and we did.
Welcome back to another edition of In Touch with Steve Cherundolo. Obviously, I am not Vince nor Max. We are here in a special edition where we are going to be playing some golf, soccer golf that is. Got it. Got it.
That was a birdie or a double bogey?
Can I take this? Are you guys cool with me taking this?
There are
there we go.
no gimmies here.
That's really good. That is really good. This is for 3.
It's a good one.
No!
Right through it, out of bounds!
Oh! Disaster! As you can see, there are some red sticks. You must hit the ball through those channels. Goal is the hole.
All right, let's do this.
I think you can go for it.
Yes!
Oh my God.
There's my eagle! Just for everybody at home, this is the first take. This is the first take for everybody at home.
Oh my goodness.
Good luck, guys. See you in the clubhouse.
Steve Cherundolo is the best foot golf player in Los Angeles.
Blazing hot.
Blazing hot.
I will take all challengers.
Sub-question to that, will your score from last week's foot golf ever be broken?
No.
No. Something interesting, it's going to be in honor of Gareth Bale scoring his first goal. Steve and I are going to attempt to speak Welsh. Is goal?
East goal, yeah.
Is goal?
Who's goal?
Uskol. School.
School.
Okay. Okay. Last one. There's no chance. And we think it's lubercoitus.
I think it's
Choitus.
lubercoitus. And that's gonna be like, I don't know, something like choir, library, choir. I don't know how this will come together.
Public footpath. And the correct way to say it would be. Wait, this doesn't even help you.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the word we just read. That's okay, it's a different language.
Lubercoitus.
Yeah, bercoitus. That makes a whole lot of nonsense.
We're gonna do a little contest. Price is Right rules here. We're gonna talk about famous streaks in sports pop culture.
What is the longest hitting streak in MLB history?
All right, 1, 2, 3. 46, wait, at least we're in the same ballpark,
right.
which is fitting for this. What was the answer here?
56 games.
Oh,
Good
see,
for
I
you.
wanted to get it spot on.
Good for you.
Okay, Steve, you gotta start picking it up.
Well, all right, well, it's easier when you make the rules to the games. Let's go play 1v1 out there, and then you just tell me who needs to catch up.
Is that,
It's a challenge.
yeah, that would actually be a punishment for me.
What is the longest streak for most weeks at #1 for an album on the Billboard music charts? The answer is 54.
There you go.
All right, we got one. We got one.
There you go. Do I have to guess the actual album? Dark Side of the Moon.
In 1961, the soundtrack to West Side Story.
Oh wow, never would have got that. I thought my Dark Side of the Moon was a pretty good guess.
So who was buying these things? Like
a lot more people that like
for
theater,
over a
musical
year,
theater.
that was the number one?
Yeah.
I bet you my mom bought it. Hey, Mom.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
You guys don't know this, but you'll find out now. Our head coach is a certified barista, and he became one on a little break that he had. So tell me the story. How do you become a certified barista?
Well, you get fired from a job to have a little time.
You said it was a break. You didn't tell me you were fired.
It's the same thing in my line of work.
I'm gonna name a drink, and you're gonna tell me how you would make it, as you being the expert barista, and then give me a player that you would be making it for and why. So let's start with a favorite of a lot of people, a latte.
An espresso drink, which is a shot of espresso, and then I think 2/3 of steamed milk. I am gonna give it to Chicho, because Chicho is, in his core, hard and precise like an espresso, but has a lot of cream on top and milk on top.
So for the last one, I'm gonna throw you a bit of a curveball, especially for a barista. Instant coffee.
I don't know what that is,
Oh, don't lie.
and I
to me.
refuse
Come
to
on.
answer that.
Come on.
That's not coffee.
You could have said me then. You could have you
No.
into the instant coffee. What?
That's
Nobody?
not coffee.
Let's start with your family and going back to school. What are the emotions?
It's a mix of emotions. So there's a little bit of like nervousness, also excitement, and then there's like, I'm kind of dreading homework and school again. So it's all of those kind of balled up into one. And so us as parents now in the parenting role, try to relieve the nerves a little bit and take away the anxiety and try to make it positive and fun, because that's how school, if done right, can be.
First thing that comes to mind when you think of your mom?
Incredible woman on all fronts. I was the youngest of 4, and so she still managed to, while working full time, getting her education, taking care of the family, she still managed to put me in a good spot to succeed in life. She's just an incredible lady with an amazing work ethic, but also the ability to love as well.
6-2, so that means that you are doing a punishment of my choice. Don't want to start it too high. I'm going to keep it with you sitting in this chair. I want you to look directly in the camera and let everybody know that Vince LaRosa is one of the smartest journalists you've ever worked with and has a beautiful football mind.
Okay. It's my camera. Vince LaRosa is a brilliant journalist and has one of the best football minds I have ever come across.
Brilliant. I can't think of a better way to end an episode. This has been In Touch with Steve Cherundolo. We had fun. I hope you stuck along to the very end to see that punishment. You know I'll be clipping it out and putting it on all my social medias. Of course. Love having Steve here. He's obviously a great sport. You guys are always great. We'll see you guys next week.